All right, guys, today we're going to be solving application problems involving systems of equations. So last unit, we spent a bunch of time solving systems of equations. We used the substitution method. We used the elimination method. The nice part about today is that you're going to be able to use your calculator here to help you guys throughout the whole process. So the big thing for us today is going to be writing the system of equations, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly how to plug it into your equation to go ahead or into your calculator to go ahead and solve that. So our first example here, the sum of two numbers, x plus y, is 40. And the difference of the two numbers is 10. So we want to find the two numbers. So x is number 1, x is number 2. These are two unknown numbers. Now, if we're going to write a system of equations, our system of equations is going to consist of two equations. The first piece of information we have is that the sum of x and y is 40. Well, if the sum is 40, we know that sum means addition. So x plus y is equal to 40. Then it says the difference of two numbers is 10. Well, difference tells us subtraction. So x plus y is equal to 40. X minus y is equal to 10. So the key here is that we can set up our system of equations. Then the calculator here is going to do some solving for us. So at this time, I need everybody to grab a calculator. You are going to pause this video, and then you are going to open the external link to YouTube in our Canvas course it's linked, and it says Solving Systems of Equations with your Inspire calculator. So go ahead, pause this video, grab a calculator, and then open the other external link that is in the Unit 7 Part 2 module. Watch that 3-minute video, then use your calculator to solve this system of equations. And now that you've gone ahead and substituted or put these two equations into your calculator, you should have gotten that x was equal to 25 and y was equal to 15. So we can write our answer here as an ordered pair, 25 comma 15. 25 plus 15 is equal to 40. 25 minus 15 is equal to 10. So like I said before, you are using your graphing calculator. You're going to type in the equations just as it showed you in the YouTube video. Hit enter, and it will solve and give you 25 comma 15. Now, if you choose not to use a calculator, we could have always gone ahead and used substitution here. If I add these two equations together, we would have gotten 2x. Our y's would have canceled. 40 plus 10 is 50. X equals 25. If you were to plug 25 back in, you would get y equals 15. So really, our learning target is being able to solve the application problems. My focus is you guys writing the system of equations. So I'm going to allow you to use your calculator as a tool to solve it for you. You can always refer back to substitution and elimination if you choose to do so. So in our second example here, it says the sum of two numbers is 26. And then it says twice the first number decreased by the second number is 16. We're going to try and find our two numbers. So again, x is number 1, y is unknown number 2. Our first equation, the sum of two numbers is 26. Now we remember that sum is addition. X plus y equals 26. Our second equation, twice the first number, that's being multiplied by 2. So in this case, that's going to be 2x. Decreased tells us subtraction by the second number. Remember, we're using a variable for our second number. That's going to be y. 2x decreased by y, so minus y, is 16. So at this time, I would like you to type in x plus y equals 26 and 2x minus y equals 16 into your calculator. Again, you are going to go to the menu, click Algebra, and then you are going to go to the Solving Linear Equations tab, and then enter both equations, and then hit Enter. Go ahead and do that now and see what your calculator gives you. All right, hopefully your calculator gave you 14 for x, 12 for y, 14 comma 12. If we were to check just that our calculator was right. Again, we could add these two equations together, elimination method. My y's have opposite signs, they'll cancel. We're left with 3x equals 42. So x must be equal to 14. Substituting back in 14, we would get y equals 12. 14 plus 12 would be 26. 2 times 14 minus 12 would be 16. So whether we choose to use elimination or a calculator, we're ending up with the same answers. The key here is the setup, and then I can use my calculator to help me solve that system of equations. Now our last one here, the ticket sales for the stand-up comedy act of Mr. Powell. He's really not that funny. I bet a lot of people wouldn't pay to see that. Have been going on for quite some time. The first night's sales brought in $540. The second night, $850. On the first night, 150 student tickets were sold and 80 general admission tickets. Night 2 yield of sales, 200 student tickets and 150 general admission tickets. So it looks like more people came on night 2. Maybe he actually is funny. We're going to set up a system of equations. We want to determine the price of each ticket. We have 2 tickets we're working with. We have student tickets, and then we have our general admission tickets, so our GA tickets. Again, we need to set up our system of equations. The first one that we have, right, we have 150 student tickets and then 80 general admission. So that'd be 150x, so 150 tickets times however much we charge for a student ticket, plus 80y, $80 per general admission ticket, needs to be equal to the amount of money brought in on the first night, 540. Our second equation, we have 200 student tickets, that's 200x, 150 general admission tickets, that's y, $150 or 150 times the price of a general admission ticket has to be equal to the $850 that we brought in. Go ahead and enter this system of equations into your calculator. Again, we're using the coefficients, the 150 and the 80, to represent the number of tickets sold on each night. 150 student, 80 general admission. That's equal to how much money we brought in. Again, we've let our variables represent the student tickets and the general admission tickets. So go ahead and solve that system of equations. You can use your calculator to find our values for x and y. All right, our calculator should have given us x equals 2, y equals 3. Remember, again, we were talking about the price of each of these tickets. So solution to the problem, students pay $2 a ticket. General admission tickets cost $3 per ticket. So 150 times 2 plus 80 times 3 would have given us 540. X and Y represented the price of student tickets and general admission tickets. So if you guys can write your system of equations, great. And now we can use our calculator as a resource to help us solve that system of equations. You guys have a practice to work on for the rest of today. Please refer back to the YouTube video, the external link, if you need more support in using your calculator. Have a great day.